In this video I will show you the 5 AI prompts that I used to make this much revenue and helped me get this Shopify milestone. So as you guys have noticed yourself probably, the AI revolution is going very fast and many entrepreneurs are staying behind. Also in the e-com space, it's just a very difficult time. You have to adapt and not everyone is taking the time to do it. Right now is probably your biggest chance. There are upcoming entrepreneurs so as me that use only AI for almost everything. They get some very good revenue out of it and some good cash. So hop on it, and in this video I will show you the AI prompts that I use. The results that you can get with this prompt would cost you thousands, if not even more, a couple years ago, and also a couple or multiple employers. Right now you can just do it in like a couple of minutes. So let's start guys with the first prompt, and that prompt you can use for product research. So as you can see on the screen right now, we have multiple things that the AI will analyze for you. I would always advise to use deep research on ChatGPT. I myself use ChatGPT, Gemini and Cloud and take the mix out of the three, and out of it I take my conclusions, but it takes some time, so using only one AI is more than enough. AI will look into the Google Trends if the demand for the product is getting higher every year, and he will look into it and help you with the product. Right now I will show you guys how I used it myself. I will find the product for you first. This is the first product I saw. This is not a good product. Don't go into jewelry at the beginning. It's just much headache. Many people are going to refund and things like that, but we'll just take this image, copy this prompt, insert your product. So for me it's this jewelry, target country. I myself almost always target USA because the USA has the most customers, but you can just put into it where you are selling to and the sales channel. So Meta, Shopify. And after that you just have a prompt for him. The only thing you have to do is copy and paste the prompt, put it into the product you have found, the niche you will sell in, the target country and the sales channels. And after that also 3 clicks, on 2 clicks even, just click on deep research, send it to him. Sometimes he, so as you see on the screen right now, asks questions, any specific materials or price points you are targeting for the earrings. So I will have to look into it. Just sterling silver, we will try to sell for around $60. I don't know, he sells for 120, but 110, sorry, but I don't think it's worth it. With some upsells you can get an AOV of 80-90 on a jewelry store. That's good enough. Are you positioning your brand as affordable fashion, premium boutique or designer level? You'll always want to position yourself as premium. And now he has everything he needs and he will start his deep research. Just chilling a bit while deep research is doing his thing. Looks amazing here in Bali. After a couple of minutes, you will see this on the screen, a very detailed document about your product. There's so much information that I can't dive into every single topic, but there are some very interesting things you can read. For example, is this product seasonal versus evergreen? Can I run this product whole year around? What is the price point, the average order value that brands use and have? How to increase your perceived value? And also a very important thing, the market saturation level. So you will look into if you are too late, if it's still possible to run this product. So one thing I forgot to mention, but it's also very important, at the bottom of the document we have the final verdict of what you asked about actually in the first one. So you will say the overall market health, because of course in the next document we will dive into the market gap, but he also dives in this one into the market health, into the ideal time horizon, how long it's possible to scale this brand, what are the possibilities with that, and what the instant improvement for competitiveness is. What can you change about the product to make it better, that customers will buy the product earlier from you than other competitors. And after that he gives his final recommendations, if you should skip this product, if you should test this product, or you should scale. This one he gives scale, so maybe this would be some. There's so many sauce in this prompt, but this is just the first one of the 5 guys. So let's dive into the next one. In the next one we will identify a market gap. So let's go. What I want you to do in this prompt is just to copy and paste one more time into ChatGPT, type in the same niche, the same target market, the same business model. Everything is the same, but this time I want you to also add the document that you have created with ChatGPT in the previous chat. So you will just go into this chat, click on this, click on download. You can download this as what you want. And now guys, after uploading it into the chat, you'll have something to work with. You will have the base of your product. You will know the things that I talked earlier about, and with that he can dive into the market and identify a possible market gap for you, where you will have a market opportunity. So I will do it right now, guys. So yeah, I've typed everything in, I've added the document, and now I will guys do the same, wait a couple of minutes, and we will see what he will cook. Also important guys, one more time, we'll ask you some questions as every time. He's asking this time more about the market instead of the product. He asked earlier about the materials and things like that. Are you already selling? No, we are planning to launch. We are identifying a market gap with you, creating a brand from scratch. For now, always start with only the product. After that, jewelry is very broad, you can add some things, but right now only intend to focus on the cut drop earring. We don't have any specific competitors in mind, so you can just say that to him. And this time, one more time, just target premium. Now you can just click on enter, and I will see you in a second. Okay guys, so ChatGPT has cooked up the second document for us. Don't forget guys, the first one talks about if the product is worth selling, and the second document is telling you how you can win in this market. So as you can see in the document, first he has extracted the important things that I talked earlier about, so demand and trend signals, price and value signals, things like that, also the competition in it. And he has added some different things, for example the competitor analysis. He has gave us 5 brands that you can just take some inspiration of, and he analyzed it. He also looked into the customer sentiment analysis. It's very important guys to remember that Reddit and forums are the most important source of information for you, because there are just people talking and asking questions to each other, and there's 100% transparency. And now guys, the most important thing, why you in first place have made and used this prompt are the market gaps. Firstly, he has answered what the audience gap is. After that, the use case gap, the offer gap, the trust gap, the emotional gap, the friction gap. 6 gaps that are very important for you and that you can use to differentiate yourself. Because he analyzed all the Reddit forums, he knows what gaps are the most important for the customer. That's where you should focus on while making the product page and the ads. Okay guys, so before using the third prompt, you have to make the product page yourself. I would advise you firstly just to copy the product page of your competitor one by one. He knows what he's doing. He has product validation. If he has good reach, if you guys have done good product research, he's probably a good competitor, so he knows what he is doing. I would just copy it one by one, and after that the magic happens with the prompt. So right now I won't do it myself, but I will show you the next steps after making the product page. So after making the product page, you have to find an extension, a Google extension, a website downloader, and you just have to make a screenshot or just make a download of the whole product page. So let's do it. I will do it right now myself. It's just a little bit the scammy side, but I will download the product page of my competitor. Usually you should download your own product page, and after that the magic will happen guys. At this moment guys, you already understand what the market opportunities are, what the product is, how you can differentiate yourself a little bit. And right now you would check if everything you know about the product and the market align with your product page, and if not, how you can make it better and make it more optimized for conversion. So you can see in the prompt right now, this is the page I already built, so you have to add the page downloader document you have made earlier, and you have to one more time add the 2 documents, the product research document from the first prompt and the market gap document for the second prompt, and he will look into the product page and give you some thought how you can make it better to differentiate yourself and to be one step ahead, even better than the big companies. In this prompt you have some very important objections, like for example, can a first-time visitor answer within 5 seconds, positioning and differentiation, structure and flow. So you get an answer if it aligns with the earlier documents about the whole market. That will also take into account very important things in econ, like does he understand it within 5 seconds? Is this CRO optimized? Things like that. So it's just a gold mine. If you want the prompts, of course, DM me on IG with product research, and I will give it and send all the prompts to you guys. So after having the 3 documents ready, this time you can just click on enter. You don't have to use deep research. He will firstly look into the product page that you have sent him. After that, he will look into market gap and the product research document and give you an answer, and he will just do it very clearly. You can use deep research, of course. The product page of the competitor was just very bad, of my competitor, of course. So as you can see, partial but materially misaligned. Probably it's not the best, but he will just look into every section: strategic alignment, the positioning of your brand, the structure and flow, and everything, very important things. And he will also give you a score, how much it's aligned with the previous documents, and the actionable fixes, what you can do right now. As you can see, he gave me a 5, 6, 4, 6, and 6, so I would have a lot to do. But if you have a good competitor, ChatGPT will still give you some things to work with, and that's just a very good cheat code that I always use. Sometimes you just don't have the knowledge about every market, so if you have made the previous 2 documents, this is a gold mine for this step. After you have fixed some issues with the site, you can do it one more time, and probably the score will be much better. And after that, it's time to make the ads. Okay guys, so let's start with the ads, the most important thing. We've done the boring part. We know there's the demand for the product, we know the market gap, and we have built the product page. But now we will do the step that makes you money, and that's the most important one, guys. Before we guys design anything, we need a creative blueprint. We have to know their objections, desires, their pain points, everything. We already know some pain points, but now we will make a creative blueprint with ChatGPT itself, and that is why I built the 4th prompt for you guys. There are just 2 inputs that you need one more time, the first and the second document that we have generated in this video, and you see that he will just give you a full creative blueprint. He will use the voice of the customer, so the language the customer speaks, the core pain points, the core desires, buyer avatars even. He will make everything for you, and you will just have a list to generate AI image statics in prompt 5. But I will show you that later. Let's start with this one. So one more time, you just have to copy this, paste it in here, add the 2 documents, and one more time, you don't need to use deep research. You have the 2 important documents. He had to search through the whole Google for this, and now he can give you fast answers. He is a very fast thinker, so this is more than enough. So as you can see, we have prompted him that it's important that he doesn't perform new research. Sometimes ChatGPT just talks bullshit, but right now we have just given him 2 important documents, and you see that he also shows, if you click on this, in what document he has read it. So that's very important. This was just 10 seconds, and you know so many things about the customer. And now the last and most important prompt, where really the magic happens and everything of this video accumulates. So right now the last step, and the fun step, to be honest, you one more time copy this prompt from the document. You can get the document if you DM me on IG, Product Research. Just straight paste it into the chat, and after you have added it into the chat, this time instead of adding the 2 documents that you used earlier, you only need the document that we have generated with prompt 4. So about the ads, the objections, pain points, and things like that. That's the only thing you need. And with that, guys, everything accumulates. Right now we will make static ad prompts, and I will make an ad with you based on the prompt he has gave me, and trust me, that is just magic what you can do with AI in 2026. When I test, I always use 10 static ads. So as you can see, he will also make 10 static prompts for you, and that's what I do. Of course, I think like maybe half of the prompts, like 5 out of the 10, will be good to use, but you can tweak the prompts a little bit. Of course, the prompts won't be 100% accurate, but they will give you a good direction. You can play with it, Right now I will show you just one of the angles. I will just use the first prompt and make something out of it. For the image generation, you can use ChatGPT, but I myself use Google Gemini and Nano Banana. It makes it just much easier in my opinion, so that's what I do. The only thing you need is just the prompt and the picture of your product. You will copy and paste the prompt, add the image, and watch the magic happens. It's also important to click on Nano Banana right here. And right now you have to just look at this picture, and watch this. Watch how pretty it is. I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate. Also with earrings it's a little bit difficult. So as you can see, there are very many details. But most of the time the customer won't notice it, and I think after a couple of tries you'll make something good out of it. So after you have generated this, you can of course add some text, maybe expand it, magic expand it a little bit in Canva and make something great out of it. Maybe find some inspiration from competitors. But now you have your own beautiful image of your own product in just a couple of seconds with Nano Banana. After you have made the 10 static ads, also understand that the primary texts are very important, the highlights are very important, and I would just launch the campaign, the ASC campaign, with 10 static ads in it. Every ad targeting another avatar, other desires, and out of that you will see what works the best and double down on it. And if not, just try another product. But this is the most efficient way that works for me, and I'm still using it myself. So yeah guys, this is the full system that I use. It's just step by step from product research. So from knowing if there's demand for the product, through the market gap, through making the product page, through making pain desires, everything about your customer, to making the ads itself. If you want the prompt, you can DM me on IG. I have also started my own Discord that you can join. We have also some sauce right there. There are just so many things you can do with AI, like making some very good video ads for it when after the test, when you are just profitable. Very many things that we have in the Discord. So if you want to join, you can of course join, and I will see you in the next video.